Good morning everybody. I've just got to camp. Oh, I'll tell you what, these British Army Bergens are so heavy. But anyway, we're here now, that's all that matters. So I'm just going to set up camp. It's a beautiful day. I'm doing 24 hours in the woods, so it looks like it's going to be a nice day today. It's forecast the sun's going to shine till sort of mid-afternoon, then it's going to get a bit cloudy, but they have forecast some rain about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, so that ain't too bad really. It should be it should have stopped by the time that we start moving about tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'm here at camp. I'm going to set up camp. The others are turning up a little bit later on. Let's have a good camp. So I'm planning to go from here across to there with the tarp or with the Basha, and then across there to there. I've bought a hammock so I've got something to sit on. I know it's not army issue, but it's safe bringing anything else. Yeah, so I've gone across from that tree to this one here with 2 bungees, and now I'm just gonna pull it that way and peg it down at the back. Yeah, so now I need to just bungee that up probably to that tree, so I'm probably going to need 2, possibly 3 bungees to do that. Yeah, so I should pull that out and bungee that to the tree behind me. Yeah, I've had to use 3 bungees for this. So it's going to go around here and hook up to itself there. Yeah, so it don't need to be tight, it's just going across here and it's pulling the camp out. As you can see, that gives me plenty of room inside. So I've just got to pick up some of this debris now, get rid of some of this. Yeah, so I've gone with the British Army roll mat there. Now this is where the Britishness of my bed changes, because I've gone with the Dutch Army bivvy bag. As you know, this is my all-time favourite bivvy. Before I peg it down though, I'm going to put the arch in. Now I was going to use this without the arch tonight, but and I might take it off yet, but I'll see, because I haven't bought a low pillow. I'm just going to be using a rocket pouch with my waterproofs in as a pillow, so there might not be enough room inside the archway to accommodate that, so, but hey ho. Right, where are we? And then one other thing I've got is a 3/4 British Army self-inflating mattress, so I'm going to put that inside. I'm going to put that inside the bivvy bag. Just make sure I don't lose anything. Just let that do its thing. It's only a 3/4 one. It's only that length, but that's actually all I need, really. So we'll let that blow itself up. What I'm doing is I'm picking things up and putting them in my pouch as I go, so that I don't lose anything. Yeah, so that's I did blow a little tiny bit of air in it as well, but what that does, it inflates the foam inside it to about, I don't know, about 1.5 centimetres, probably something like that. But yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a comfortable. So I've never slept on one of these before, so hopefully, in conjunction with the roll mat that I've got underneath, hopefully that's going to be quite comfortable. But I've got leaves underneath as well, so all in all I think it'll be quite a comfortable sleep. Now I'm going to take that, I'm not going to take that all the way down because I'm going to be having something for a pillow, so I don't actually need it there. Now I'll zip it up. I'll zip it up so that I don't get bugs crawling in it during the day. The one thing I hate is slugs, and I don't want them in my bed. That's it. That's going to be protected. I'll put a little bit of netting around as well. It don't look too bad, but it's it just sort of finishes off the camp a little bit, I think. Right, so let's sort out the sleeping bag and get that in the bed. So sleeping bag, and I stuffed it straight inside the Bergen. We've got the British Army Arctic sleeping bag. I have got the modular system, but I found that when I looked at it, the medium weight bag wasn't much lighter than the Arctic one, so yeah, I've gone with the Arctic one. I've never actually slept in this, so I mean it's only going to get down to about 8 degrees tonight, but I think I'll be toasty and warm in that, definitely. Yeah, so that's all tucked in inside there. Alright, I'm quite looking forward to getting in that tonight. So just quick walk into camp now. The others haven't turned up yet, but a look at my setup. Set up over here, bed's all set up now. My netting's all put on to make it a little bit more tenty looking. Got the hammock over there. So I think Gavin's going in here somewhere. And then we've got 3 other locations within this setting, within this area, where the others can go. So then we've just got to decide on where the fire pit is going to be. So looking at it, probably just there where my finger is. We'll look into that. I won't set that up until the others are set up, I think. Yeah, I reckon that's done. So have a sit down now. Camp's all sorted. See a lot of hares running around in the woods today. There was a black dog came running through earlier as well. Just ran straight through camp, just totally ignored me. Just carried on going. So yeah, pretty much everything that I've bought today is army surplus, or military surplus at least. The hammock isn't, of course, nor is the netting. The netting is just a cheap one that I bought off Amazon, but I just thought it looked good for the camp. The ground sheet as well, that's just a ground sheet off of Amazon as well. All the core stuff though is military surplus. Now I didn't bring a ration pack. We were going to, but I'll be really honest, it was I left it a little bit too late, and secondly I didn't want to add too much weight because I wanted to try something that I've already done. So I've got a couple of tins of like an all-day breakfast. I want to try cooking them in the tin. Undo the lid, undo the can, and then cook them in the can. Be interesting to see how that comes out, and just cook it on a trangier. It's a beautiful morning anyway. I don't even know what the time is. I know it's morning, it's not afternoon yet. It's sort of nice not knowing the time and not caring what the time is. So as I said earlier, I wanted to try cooking an all-day breakfast in the tin. This is only a cheap one from B&M. It's probably not the greatest in the world, but I wanted to try it anyway. So what I want to do is try cooking it on the trangier. So first of all, let's get the can opened. Quite a good sized sausage in the top anyway. Right, okay, let's get this lit. It'll probably burn the wrapper off the side of the tin, but see how it goes. Trouble is, I ain't gonna stir it. Well, let's see how it goes anyway. I mean, if it don't work, I can always pour it into a mess tin and cook it that way. So the problem that I've got, this all started bubbling, so it's not hot yet. It all started bubbling over. So I think, and I can't get in to stir it, so I think I'm going to put it into a mess tin and finish cooking it that way. a load of beans stuck in the bottom. That's it. Okay. I think this is pretty much ready. Let's get the transier shut down. That's it. That's it. Well, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Breakfast. I just saw a fox go running across. Let's try a sausage. So the others have arrived now, so they're all setting up their camps. I think Gav was moaning about how heavy his pack was. He's bought a shovel, he's bought an axe.
Needs must.
So I batch cooked a Thai green curry at home the other day, put it into 4 Chinese takeaway tubs. I'm just warming one up out in the woods just to see what it's like. It's looking good so far. So in this we've got chicken, we've got mushrooms, we've got red peppers and green peppers, onions, bamboo shoots, and I was going to put water chestnuts in, but I forgot to get some. Starting to smell alright though. You do need a bird's nest though, don't you, get flames down from them? Hey? You need a bird's nest to get flames down from them. He's back, stick to the tree. Now you would normally you would have jasmine rice with this, but I ain't got none, so I'm just eating it like this. But the little experiment that I did with the batch cooking has definitely worked. So I've got three more portions of this for other times in the woods. So Gav's got all his setup done. He's gone for the MTP and DPM bag, same as mine. And he's pretty much gone military all throughout really. And Kev's got his trusty Forciat tent. That's seen lots of outings since he's had it. And he's got special equipment inside there, and we're not going to go in. But do you want to talk us through your bed, Kev? Or shall I ask you again in the morning? Then we've got a special guest appearance, Tom. Yeah, he's taken some time out from.
Jag him.
He's taken some time out to spend some quality time with us in the woods, and this is his setup. So it's interesting that we're all sort of gone, with the exception of Kev of course, but with the tarps and the bashas, we're all gone for a similar setup. So that's two bungees at the front, a bungee in the middle to pull it out to give a bit more headroom, and then pegged out at the back with a ground sheet and bivvy bags underneath. And you've already seen my setup, so I needn't go through that again. But it's gone ever so quiet now. The wind has died down. In fact, there's no wind at all at the moment. So it's 4 at the moment, and sun sets in around about 3/4 of an hour. We'll probably leave it 10-15 minutes after that, and then we'll get a fire lit. The temperature has dropped a little bit. It's not cold, but it has dropped from what it was earlier on in the day. I'm going to guess it's probably, I don't know, 10-11 degrees at the moment. I know you noticed everybody's gone underneath their tarps and in their tents. The rain has just started. We have been expecting it, so it's not like it's a shock to the system. But obviously we don't want everything getting wet, so we're just currently putting everything under cover. We do still need to light a fire, but we'll wait until the rain dies down a bit. Got a few beers still on the floor. I'll sit, listen to the rain and have a beer, I think.
That's not a bad idea actually. That's not a bad idea.
He's hunkered right down in there, look.
I love it.
It's starting to get dark suddenly in here. This camera is showing quite light out, but it is, believe me, it is getting dark. So yeah, basically I've just shoved everything underneath here for now. I can still get access to what I need. As long as I can get access to my bed later on, we'll be alright. That's Gavin over there preparing dinner. So you can see I've hunkered down quite low now because this rain is quite relentless. So I'm probably about 2 foot off the ground from there to there.
So yeah, this light I've got. Yeah, that is right. That is that light. It's gonna. Obviously, we change the colour of it, we change the brightness of it, and it's something that I always needed really to sort out the film quality. So I'm quite happy with it. First time using it, so I'll play with it a bit more today. And what we'll do next is which is over here in the back. What we do is good old decent thing. And the purpose of doing that.
Well, this rain is relentless at the moment. I've got all my waterproofs on. I've managed to get that fire going, as you've seen. So hopefully that'll keep burning. I've put plenty of logs on there. Gavin's done the parcels, so we need to get the embers and get some decent embers so that he can get that cooking. But hopefully the rain's only going to be around for a little while longer. Really scared of a bit of rain. It's only water at the end of the day. It's quite nice actually, sat under here listening to the rain. I'll tell you what though, I am looking forward to getting into this Arctic bag later on. I've got a rocket pouch for a pillow. I've just got to put my clothes or whatever on. Just got to fit, because it did have my waterproofs in, but I'm wearing them now, so I'll put something else in it. But the fire's going. I've still got some beers to have. Let's just enjoy the sound of the rain. So I was really organised earlier on, but then when the rain started we just shoved everything underneath the tarp and now I can't find anything. Yeah, it sounds like the rain's slowing up, so hopefully we'll get on with the camp. Fire's still going well anyway. Parcels have been delivered. They've been put there by the side there. We'll give him marks out of 10 when we get to eat them. Gonna see how Tom's getting on. How you doing, Tom?
It's wet.
Well, you're alright in here, you got loads of room, haven't you?
Yeah, just trying to make sure that water doesn't pile up. That's the main thing.
Well, you shouldn't do. As long as you've got your tarp. I've got a bit of water on my tarp because I left it overhanging or underhanging, or I don't know how you say it. But the parcels have moved a bit closer into the embers now, so they've probably started to cook nicely.
Good point. Get some footage down.
We've got some little chipolatas going here as well. They're quite nice as well, actually.
They are quite good.
It's a bit burnt, but you know.
We're parting it up.
So the parcels now have been put on the grill just to get those hot embers directly underneath it. Gavin's just opened one and it just needs a little bit more, so another half an hour or so. And failing that, it's put them directly onto the embers. Right, it's time to give one of Gavin's parcels a try. Let's have a look. Oh, it does smell nice when you open it up. Oh, look at that, that's well cooked. Look at that. Well, I hope you can see that on the camera. I will take my gloves off and bring the camera closer because that's looking really nice. Apart from the leaf that's just fell in it, of course. Now if you had smell-o-vision you'd be able to smell what I'm smelling right now, but we haven't, so you're not going to. Let's put it in the mess tin, if I can, somehow. So how many layers of foil did you use? Right, let's get this in the mess tin. Put that down there. Right. There's a better view of it now. Nice and soft. Mushrooms are soft. Potatoes soft. Everything is soft. That's ready to eat. Well done, Gav. Thank you very much.
No problem, mate.
Cinematic purposes.
Oh.
Just call it porn. Basically.
Well, good night everybody. The rain stopped. I'm in my bed now, so I'm just giving this Arctic sleeping bag a try. First impressions though, it's quite tight actually, considering it's such a large bag. It's actually quite tight. But anyway, it's time for me to go to sleep now, so I'll catch you all in the morning. See you later.
Early the next morning.
Scared, David.
Well, good morning everybody. It was an interesting night. I've just been speaking to the others. It looks like there's a bit of mixed reactions to their sleep patterns through the night, but I slept alright. I had to get up in the night about, well, it was actually in the morning about, I don't know, it must be about 4 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, just to go and have a wee, but other than that I slept alright. I'm not the greatest fan of the Arctic sleeping bag, if I'm honest. Certainly warm enough, but it seemed quite tight. So, I mean, when I laid it out on the floor, it looked quite a big bag, and I thought it was going to be miles too big for me. But to be honest, it felt quite tight, and I'm not the biggest of people. But it did go alright inside the Dutch Army bivvy bag, and I got a good night's sleep. So, yeah, what more can you ask for? It's about, I think it's about 6 o'clock, something like that. It's still quite dark out at the moment, so I'm just putting a pot of water on, and I thought I'd have a cup of tea in bed before I get up. They're just starting to clear up camp now. This is the bit I don't like, packing up in the morning, especially when you had a really wet night as well. But it is starting to get light now. Look at that blue sky up there. It don't look blue in reality, but on the camera it looks gorgeous. Yeah, so we're all just packing up camp now. Tarps will be the last things that go down because they're the only thing that's keeping everything else dry. I've had my cup of tea, so I'm awake now. Gav's just stuffing everything into the Bergen.
Trying to.
How did you get on with your bed, Kev?
Yeah, it's pretty comfy, yeah.
You have a good night's sleep then?
Yeah, best one I've had, I think.
Cool. Tom, how are you doing?
Just packing all the sleeping bag and bivvy away at the moment. Bit of moisture just around, but that should clear off when it's all put away.
Yeah, yeah. Give it a good old shake.
Yeah.
Did you sleep alright though?
It was alright. It was alright.
Good. There's some rare old strange noises this morning. So that's camp cleared away now. You can see where I was laid. You'd never know I've been there other than a few flattened leaves. And if we walk around camp, same story with Gavin set up there. He's got quite a bigger dent than I had, but
No need for that.
but yeah, so you never know he's been here. Kev had his tent over here. Bit of a slope there, Kev, wasn't it? Did that bother you in the night at all?
No, I like a slope upwards.
Yeah.
Not down.
So yeah, so again, you'd never know Kev's been here. Tom. We're just zooming in on a little bit of rubbish here, Tom.
Oh, God.
Cool.
Okay, now Tom's picked that up. You'd never know he's been here.
You wouldn't know now.
And then of course we had a fire pit last night as well. And a very nice fire pit it was too. And that is all gone. And you never know we'd have one. So yeah, lesson for us all there. Leave no trace. And leave the woods exactly like you found them. So yeah, from a military surplus point of view, it was really nice to use all the gear, and fair play to all the soldiers that do carry it. And what we were carrying is absolutely nothing to what those guys carry, so you know, big up to them. But yeah, it was a comfortable night. It is good equipment, it's just very heavy equipment. And I mean, I'm not a politician or anything, but the military, they deserve a lot lighter equipment than that, I'm sure. But I'm sure there isn't the money in the budgets to do that. but it is absolutely fantastic kit, and the Bergens are absolutely bulletproof. The weight of them though, you compare that with what I'm used to carrying, it's a massive difference. And I wasn't uncomfortable carrying it, to be honest, and it's going to be a lot lighter going back home as well, because I carried 3 litres of water in, plus I had food, and I had 5 cans of beer in there as well, so all of that weight is now gone. So mind you, there is a lot of dampness gone in now in terms of tarp and that, so there's probably another litre of water gone back in, to be fair. But yeah, no, all in all, brilliant camp, good company, good to see Tom out, and yeah, we're going to make our way out of the woods if we can find which direction to go in. Right, guys, are we ready to go?
As I'll ever be.
I mean, considering how much rain we had last night, it's not muddy at all in the woods. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to this military surplus camp. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too. And if you did, why not click on the like button? And whilst you're there, if you haven't subscribed already, click on subscribe as well. It ain't going to cost you anything. It would certainly help me out as well, building the channel. And go and give SG Outdoor Explorer a look as well. He spent the night in the woods as well, using military surplus, and I'm sure he'd appreciate a subscription as well. So until the next time, stay safe out there. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from the guys.